All right, so beginners, do not sleep on the Air Jordan True Blue Copper, aka the Jordan 3 Wizard. Now, in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to get this shoe. I'm gonna tell you my resale predictions. I'm gonna tell you why this shoe is gonna do nothing but help you if you're a beginner. And I'm gonna also tell you why this shoe is a shoe that should not be slept on. So let's jump right into it. We got once again, the Air Jordan 3. We're gonna call them the Wizards because that's what the streets calls them, and they're coming in at a retail price of $210. Now, my first reaction, my first thought when I think about this shoe is, number one, it's a Jordan 3, right? And unless it's a UNC colorway or something like that, most of the time threes are gonna brick. However, this means if you're a reseller and a beginner, you should attack this shoe because this is the type of shoe that you can rack your points up and ultimately help you in the long run get those big releases, right? Let's talk about getting this shoe, right? Everybody's best chance is gonna be probably the Foot Locker Flex system, right? A lot of people are not gonna go for this shoe. Let me tell you another secret. The shoe after a Travis drop usually flops, bro, because a lot of people are still kind of riding that L. A lot of people are still just discouraged, and this isn't even anything close to the Travis, right? So a lot of bigger resellers, a lot of resellers that take stock are gonna sleep on this shoe. And by the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you why they might not, right? But boom, Foot Locker is gonna be one of your best ways. Finish Line JD, which is pretty much the same store, they're gonna be dropping these on the 29th on Saturday as well. Now you see the status symbol here. That's pretty much in reference to their status system, which is basically their rewards program. I have a video where I pretty much go over in depth how the top resellers, how they're hitting on everything is, I'm gonna call it what it is. They're exploiting reward systems, right? These reward systems are designed to reward people who spend money with them, right? So they're more than likely gonna do, or probably already did, EA on this sneaker. So if you don't have status points, I have a video which I will link you here to where I pretty much go in depth about it. But long story short, you have to spend about $150 to become a status member, and then from there you literally get EA on pretty much anything they have, right? Once you get, I believe, towards the $500 range, then you're in the next category to where you're really getting EA on everything, right? So Finish Line is going to be our second best chance. Now, resale predictions, right? Resale predictions, I mean, if you look at the graph, it's been pretty steady, and this is pre-release. Please believe once it releases, this is gonna go down by maybe 30 to 40 bucks, which is gonna bring average resale almost to a little bit above retail. And so what that means is that, as you see here, the bigger sizes are gonna retain some lunch money, right? You're gonna be able to make a little money off of them. So if you do go for this shoe, you definitely want to go for the bigger sizes unless you want it for personal. But all in all, I don't see the resale getting crazy, at least initially, on this shoe. I mean, maybe the fear of missing out might kick in for some people, but even here, as you look on this bottom row, the threes don't just typically have crazy resale. I mean, this is a super limited shoe right here. But the only Jordan 3 that's really ever had any luck and any success is the Jordan 3 Retro UNC. Now, of course, we know the UNC colorway up there with the Chicago are the two most hyped colorways ever, but you even seen when it released, it kind of dipped and then boom, it went back up, right? Which brings me to a very important pattern that I want you to pay attention to, which is why I feel like this shoe is initially gonna dip. It initially isn't gonna have much resale, and then over time it's just gonna go up because people are gonna realize, hey, these are those shoes, right? So let me show you some right here, right? Before these released, you had the Jordan 3 Retro UNC PE. Now PE stands for player exclusive. And typically player exclusive shoes meant just that, player exclusive. As you see, there aren't even really many sizes that ever really circulated, right? So quick history lesson for my members of Rico gang that are too young to know that Michael Jordan actually played for the Wizards at one point. Now, if you're about 10 or 11, then that's how old I was when Michael Jordan played for the Wizards. Now, not only Michael Jordan had player exclusives, I mean, especially around this time, you had players like Rip Hamilton, Ray Allen, just random NBA players in the league who had retros, right? And I remember even Carmelo used to have some raw PEs, bro. to where these colorways were not releasing, right? So these weren't available to the public. So we would only see these player exclusives and be like, wow, bro, what if those actually came out? And I know for years, especially the sneakerheads that are my age, can vouch for a while that after we got tired of the same stuff retroing over and over, we start kind of saying, hey, what if y'all started releasing some player exclusives? So combined with the fact, like I said in the last segment, that the UNC3 was originally a player exclusive, and let me see, original UNC3 PE. So with that big NC on the tongue, I would imagine it would have to be somebody who played for the North Carolina Tar Heels. But still, after this release comes, right, and maybe after all the good sizes go, after everybody sleeps, people will realize that, wait a minute, these are the player exclusives that we used to ask for. These are the ones that might played in and might come to their senses, right? Like when Carmelo was on the Nuggets, he used to have some insane PEs, bro. It's another 12 that was just raw, bro. Like Carmelo, when he was with the Nuggets, had some of the best PEs. Ooh, these 10s were hard. Those 12s decent. Very nice 12s. Hard 13s. Nice 13s. Hard 18s. Nice 20s. Like, bro, Carmelo has some of the best PEs, bro. So, boom, Rip Hamilton was another one. Those had to have came when he played for the Wizards. Those could have been Wizards or Pistons. Sure, those were the Pistons. This is probably my favorite one. Nice 8s. Like, honestly, bro, if they don't release them nationwide, they should at least release them in places where this team is popular, or even in places where maybe there are other teams in other sports that would go with this, right? Because as like I would wear this with my Texas Rangers gear, bro. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know if y'all think this shoe will go up. Also, let me know who y'all think has the best player exclusives. It's your boy Rico, man. Let's get it.